everybody, this is Alchemist2 and I'm back again with another movie review. I just recently got a chance to see Storks, which was not one that I was really interested in seeing in the cinema, but TTR, out of the kindness of his heart, God love him, sent it to me, and honestly I really enjoyed it, but my only nag is that they explained every little thing that happened. It's like, you don't really need to narrate every single solitary one of your actions. That's really annoying. Small nag, but otherwise a flawless film and really quite funny, and the randomness of it was great too, especially with the wolf pack later on. Wolf pack, form of airplane! Of course they can't hold, they can't fly, but it was a good story, and the animation was really beautiful, and of course the little babies were just so cute. And I love the fact that Kelsey Grammer played the voice of a villain. Like, you know, stereotypically he's always put in that role. He's played other roles before, not just one of a villain, but he has such a dynamic that he can do anything in that voice. Oh, that voice. Oh. I can listen to that voice all day long. I have a problem. Anyway, it's Storks was a really tremendous film. Like I said, my only little kvetch was just the fact that they take every little thing and describe what's going on. I thought, no, must you? If you can tell what's going on the screen, it doesn't need narrative. I'm sorry, that's just one thing that kind of got under my skin. I thought all the characters were wonderful. I love Junior, and just the fact that he had a lot of intent. At first, he didn't really want to go through with everything, and there was a human at Stork Hill, and her name was Tulip, and you learn her story. And there was a stork by the name of Jasper who went absolutely stark raving mad, but I'm not going to go into that. There's quite a bit going on with the story, and just the way that it was done was really quite wonderful, and it just restored a sense of awe. And I'd never seen anything by by Warner. I think I had. Didn't they do Lego? I think they did Lego Movie, if I'm not mistaken. And they've done other Lego movies, and the short at the beginning was hilarious. Deep in the mystical mountains lives a legendary hero going by the name of the Aster. Wait. She keeps knocking them down. The chicken, yeah, that was great. I love that. It was just completely spontaneous. That's why I like it so. It's kind of reminiscent of, if you watch Star versus the Forces of Evil. It's that kind of just out of the blue sort of comedy, and you never know where it's gonna go. Some of it's predictable, but I used to watch Gumball because of that, and I might get back into Gumball because I saw a clip on YouTube, and it was of Nicole, and what was the name of, I forget the name of the husband, unfortunately, but it was of their life together, how they started their family, and Gumball's emergence into the world, and Darwin and Anais. And I thought, this is a lot better than I remembered, because when I was younger, I loved Gumball. Because it was different than any other cartoon that I had ever seen before. And I've seen quite a few cartoons in my time. I like anime as well, and it mixes the styles. And there are a lot of different mediums that they use. And come to think of medium in itself, the CGI in Storks was just delightful eye candy. And I really enjoyed it. Even the short of the beginning. I wonder, they just had I bet the credits went by so fast. I thought, I bet they had an absolute blast doing that, because it just looked like so much fun. And of course, I think that Kelsey Grammer had a lot of fun voicing the villain of this particular film. And yeah, I've always enjoyed him as a villain, but my favorite villain that he plays is, of course, Sideshow Bob. Nothing can top Sideshow Bob. Just I know I have issues, but as far as movies are concerned, Storks, I give 2 thumbs up and 3.5 out of 5. I really didn't have any other nags, except the homing pigeon. I like the homing pigeon, don't get me wrong, but the homing pigeon was just slightly annoying. Yeah, brah. I usually like surfer type characters that are, you know, laid back, but it was ironic to see that as something sinister. He wasn't. Yeah, he was insidious in his way. It just very subtle, sardonic manner of his, but he was a more comedic character. And there was a chicken, of course. I thought, yeah, they were alluding to that. There was a chicken that was a comedic character, and Tulip, when she's at Stork Hill, she engineers them all flight suits. She's like, Junior says, "That's an emu. That's a chicken." And I forget what the other bird was that couldn't fly. I think it was an ostrich or something. Those birds are flightless. And she said, "Not anymore." It's so great. And the chicken says, "She's helping us achieve our dreams. This is my moment." Why did it go so horribly wrong? And that just, it made me laugh so hard. But it was a pretty good movie as far as something coming out of an independent company. You should say, usually Blue Sky, they have their franchise. They've got Ice Age, which has been doing gangbusters, mind you. Warner Animation really hasn't had their franchise per se. Illumination has the Minions, whom I love, and I know I'm gonna get flamed for that. Don't care. Minions crack me up. They're so childish. That's why I like them so. But I'm thinking that this is one thing that'll actually earn them quite a bit of money, because it's a good story, interesting plot, likable characters, funny one-liners that just are so quick you have to be on your toes to catch them, and then the whole idea of a good moral basis and an ethos as well that they build, and the whole idea, the legend of the Storks, I really like that too. I thought, yeah, they developed a good mythology to go along with why this actually happens, and it was beautifully done, and I just thought it was a marvelous movie, and I'm glad I had a chance to see it. So, until next time, live long, prosper. Ciao, Susie!